I want to have a good, clean fight. Y bueno suerte. Good luck. Touch him up.
9 first-round knockouts for Pacquiao, 6 June of 1997. Goes to the body with both hands.
Jim, I'd like to point out that...
And Dickey calls and applies the count, and already Barrera has knocked Pacquiao down. A heavy punch land. It looked as much like a slip as any.
Surprisingly, Barrera is much more aggressive than I expected. Normally when he fights southpaws, he's more of a conservative, laid-back counterpuncher. Back, something that Pacquiao is not prepared for.
Barrera seems to want to counter the body when Pacquiao goes up through the guard. Pacquiao has a reach advantage. Barrera can't seem to counter back accurately when Pacquiao lands over the top. Now Barrera goes with the body, the left hook. Great action in the first round. Them, Emmanuel.
Yes, I'm looking for... Pacquiao is trying to find a way to get his straight left hand through the center, but he cannot seem to find it.
Speak Spanish. Our interpreter is Ray Torres. Good left hand to the body and a left upstairs.
Or was it a knockdown?
A straight left landed by Pacquiao, and when he landed, he twisted his...
That round 10-9 for Barrera.
Effectively trying to get his range, and I think he's going to shoot the jab at a slow
step to get into range to land his jab.
But Pacquiao is trying to take control. Is this going to be a good fight? Because neither guy is going to accept the other guy.
Left hand in, just like there. He's had 4 or 5 of them, 6 in the last 30 seconds.
Of all-out wars, Marco Antonio Barrera is an amazingly patient fighter, and they call him, of course, the babyface assassin. He never shows emotion in the ring. Big combination by Barrera as he catches Pacquiao coming in.
At this stage, the clear punches for the most part of this round are still being landed by Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao has come out with a determined rally in round 2 on the scorecards after that strange knock to number 1. Hard left hand, straight on the button 3 times in his career.
7, 8.
He doesn't see it coming, or he just can't cope with its speed.
Well, Pacquiao's got a little rhythm. He doesn't just come straight into the right hand, straight through the center.
There goes Antonio Barrera. Now they know as Pacquiao tries to go ahead and finish. And he's getting reckless, and Barrera takes advantage. What a fight!
Is Barrera prepared?
Like this. Pacquiao is strafing Barrera with left hands. Marco's hanging in now.
Survived this round, and Pacquiao runs out of gas a few rounds later. Pacquiao's going to be in trouble, but at this stage right here, everything is great for Pacquiao at this stage right here.
Pacquiao coming right through the right-hand counter. Landed another.
That Pacquiao is showing.
If it weren't for Cole's knockdown ruling point, and with a knockdown point for Pacquiao.
Straight left through the center, trying to do all night long, and he finally landed it.
Right on the...
Pacquiao seems to have gotten his... seems to just still look a little too slow. Even when he's...
Tonight, if he's going to be able to win.
At this stage, Barrera still looks like he's very...
As he's now definitely trying to stay away and not always able to terribly stuns Pacquiao with a 1-2. Pacquiao comes back, misses with the right
hand and go toe-to-toe because of Pacquiao's fast hands. And now he's just trying to beat
him like the nice guy and the gentleman that he is. Respect Barrera, and so far he's done it.
Right hand to his right side of his head, which means he's very, very vulnerable for straight left.
Barrera getting 3 chances to counter with the left hook, but they're to do it. Barrera's left eye is now starting to swell badly. Manny Pacquiao smiling as he continues to strafe Barrera from range. In the first 4 rounds, quicker than Barrera, longer than Barrera, more aggressive than Barrera. Lando hoping that Pacquiao will run out of gas. A little town of Big Bear in the mountains of California was surrounded by fire and he had to vacate. Pacquiao trains right in Hollywood. Right. Hard right hand by Pacquiao. Barrera just trying to stay.
It's probably a marker sometimes. But Pacquiao...
Another hard left hand for Pacquiao, who's getting it. Even though Marco Antonio Barrera is only 29 years old, he's been a fighting professional for 50 years, or 15 years, I should say. Barrera knew exactly what Pacquiao wanted to do. He hadn't been able to do enough about it so far.
As Ali Frazier won,
all right, and here, the jab, double hands, left hand behind it, okay? Body and head.
Oh, beautiful right.
Appears to be another round that Pacquiao is likely to have won. Barrera hasn't really found any answer. Younger, stronger, faster, hungrier youth.
Really hard to beat a good fighter that has a lot of spirit.
this is, in a real sense, Barrera's where Julio Cesar Chavez
Got it wrong with
At the last 3 rounds and ease up at all. I think he's going to fight the same pace and not take a break at the end of the fight.
These are Texas judges here tonight, too. Those are governing the draw with Whitaker. Pacquiao going to the body effectively. Starting to dominate every area of the fight. Now Barrera gets a hard right hand back. Barrera's the kind of fighter who can win a fight when he's outgunned, but...
Down the stretch. And Barrera just doesn't seem to have the speed tonight.
The moment gives as good as he takes. Enough. But Pacquiao's body punches set up another knockdown, and Lawrence Cole says it's not. Feet must have been tangled up. I'll tell you what, that was a hard left hand, and there's another one like.
that looked like more of a knockdown, certainly, than the one in the first round.
No question about it.
Right there, you see he's throwing the combinations after dropping underneath. And Barrera, because any blow that lands above the waist that causes a person to go down legally is a knockdown.
Hey, question. If he hit the wet spot, and that's why
It gets wet from sweat, there's no question.
rounding combinations and landing them. And he backs Barrera into the ropes and hammers him again. And now
Barrera wincing, the blood dripping into the corner of his eye.
And Pacquiao still determined not to let him take control over this fight. Even when he throws back, he's determined to come right back.
Little avalanche coming at him.
Now the right jab is coming.
Good uppercut by Barrera. Left hand counter. Stuns Pacquiao. Barrera backs him into the ropes. Now Barrera butts Pacquiao intentionally.
Right here, you see Pacquiao shooting in, shooting it straight left, and while he's finishing up here, his head accidentally bangs in. I mean, it is something that was definitely an accident. But I think the fact that Barrera's uncut is going, he wanted to use as an excuse possible to have the fight terminated.
And there was Barrera's butt attack. It's going to be a slugfest from here on in. Barrera understands he can't box for a minute anymore. He's not
on punch. And what's interesting, there's another bad headbutt. But Pacquiao came back
Over Barrera's eye.
Yeah, because he got Barrera gets the cut.
Had as much power in his weight class.
But it brings a lot of spirit too, much like Mallorca. And that's really a quality that is.
Pacquiao up. Hard right hand by Barrera. Uppercut landed. Didn't manage to really motor Oscar De La Hoya. He is Barrera's promoter. Fires then did tonight's fight.
You can see once again the right jab is coming across, being a very effective punch as well as the headbutt. So Pacquiao's beating Barrera both.
Pacquiao giving Barrera momentary breathing space. Pacquiao lands a left hand. Barrera counters back with a left and a right. Big punches from Pacquiao, and again.
And the movement of Pacquiao. The punches, and Pacquiao is smart. He's not really throwing hard punches now. He's throwing volumes of punches. Just enough to keep him busy. It takes for you and I can safely coach to losing a decision. I can gamble and let it all go out for a knockout. In that case, I would try to go all out for a knockout.
Pacquiao showing tremendous stamina. Doesn't seem to want to slow down at all.
Manny! -1, -1, -1, -1. All right.
Now, -40 wouldn't hurt him. He can't win a decision.
Pacquiao's really finding a home. Smells this guys, but never just a one-punch fighter.
Right.
So I don't think it's going to
punishment.
happen.
Left hand to the body weakens.
Yes.
Big left hand again by Pacquiao. Barrera having trouble seeing out of his left eye. Hammering him. Just hammering him. Right.
Barrera's mouthpiece is not to push that out, and that's not normal.
Yeah. All right, Manny, you set it up behind the jab. All right, instead of...
Here you hear Pacquiao's putting together punches right now. Not necessarily a hard punch, just a fuselage of punches coming from all angles when you have a fighter tired like this.
Right, and he is.
That's exactly what I thought it was.
You know,
is in his mind anymore.
Certainly doesn't show.
but off of this, I'm not sure that even if there is.
I'm not sure. What would the strategy for the rematch be?
Don't do me any favors like that.
Only possible strategy for the rematch is poison his food.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, as big as he is.
Assaulting Marco Antonio Barrera, mugging him, and about to leave him in the gutter.
You gotta cut the ring off. You know what?
Okay.
Don't follow this man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now here, he's walking right in.
Ready,
Ready,
straight
Roach.
left again, right through the
Pacquiao's
center.
trainer, Barrera, is ready to be taken out. He's urging Pacquiao to go for it. He doesn't want to leave anything to chance.
Left hands to do it.
Whenever you fight a good fighter, a great fighter, back when they make that move, if you slow down, you lose the fight off it. That's why those guys.
You have to wonder now whether the
Yeah, Manny, he's taking a tremendous beating. In fact, my question is, as great as Barrera is, should his corner keep saying hook opportunity?
the boxing world.
Sure will.
Barrera is one of the highest regarded fighters in the world.
He's an icon.
Been one of the most entertaining fighters.
One of the most knocked down fighters in the world right at this moment.
Come to me.
For Pacquiao, he's right on top of Barrera.
Pacquiao was right there.
Exhaustion,
Yes,
in that occasion.
but officially
I
should have
agree.
been a knockdown.
But he's taken a lot of... I wouldn't send him out for the 12th round, Manny. I don't care how proud he is. There's no way a great fighter should have to go through 3 more minutes of this.
No, because Pacquiao is not backing off. If you had a guy that was
He's
holding
getting hurt.
up,
Here comes
Gotcha.
Barrera's corner. Barrera's corner, man, is up on the apron. He's going to step into the ring. That's a good decision. Finally. They could have done that 2 rounds ago.
A great finish by Pacquiao. A valiant effort by Barrera in the face of an awesome young fighter.
Awesome.
We are not going to have to go through hearing another decision, which lately has been one of the more exciting parts of the fights we've done.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes in round number 11. The official time, 2 minutes, 56 seconds as referee Lawrence Cole calls a halt to the action. The winner and new featherweight champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.